Hey guys, it's Dave here from Metal Roos, and I have Alpha Wolf here. Who do we have?
Mitch.
And Scotty.
How you guys doing? How's your day been?
Good.
Amazing. Wet and humid,
Human. How
but
human is it?
it's disgusting if I'm being honest. But played a great show. It's all right.
Yeah.
I can if we played a bad show, I'd have a different opinion. But it was good.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll take it.
So is this first good things for you guys?
First time we've ever played. Yeah, we did Not Fest last year, so like similar kind of places.
Yeah.
But yeah, first good things, which is fucking awesome. I've been to a few. Always love coming, so it's cool to play it. Yeah.
What's your going over to punter kind of thing? What's a band you wanted to see today? Have a thing that you're.
I got
one that surprised you or something.
I got to see Electric Callboy and Korn yesterday. It's been hard to see bands, honestly.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
It's been super busy, but I wanted to see both those bands. I saw both, and they were great. I haven't got to see anyone else yet, so I have no cool things to say about it.
Yeah.
Unless you saw anyone.
I ended up seeing most of Billy Corgan.
Yep.
Bit of Electric Cowboy, the tiny bit of Corn. I kind of got out to the crowd late last night. I'll probably see more today.
Yeah.
Plan is tomorrow we see everyone we want to see.
Yeah,
Okay.
That is the plan.
It's the same set time tomorrow.
Same times, but hopefully it's a lot more chill. Hopefully, maybe not. Maybe we'll see no one.
It's definitely not gonna be chilly, but
No, it's gonna be hot as shit like every other day, but it's fine.
So you guys have kind of, the band's just obviously taken off. It's become kind of pretty massive, and you guys tour a lot now, don't you?
Yes.
yeah.
Like 6 to 9 months out of the year we're gone.
Yeah.
69 months.
69 months. But no, it's part of the
Best month of the year.
but no, it's part of the job, man. Like you know, we love touring overseas. We do a lot of great tours. And it's where I don't want to say it's where the money. It's more so where you can tour for a long period of time, for over a month. You know,
You can cover itself.
You know, Australia is, you know, we grew up touring here. You can play 5 shows and then you're done. We can go to the US or Europe or honestly even Asia and play 10 to 20 to 30 shows in a row. And you just become a better band doing that because you grow as, you know, as a band, and you play the same show for 30 fucking times in a row.
Yeah.
And you just get better at it, you know?
It's a different kind of suicide.
Yeah.
You're there for like 5 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Opposed to doing this over 2 weekends.
Yeah. Like even this tour, like yesterday I didn't feel like super locked in because it was not a new set, but a set we hadn't done before. So today felt good, and tomorrow will feel even better, and then it's done.
Yeah.
And you're 3 shows in.
Yeah.
You know?
The
like
show would probably be in a week from now.
Exactly. So that's the thing. Like you play better touring longer, and you know we love touring. We have great shows overseas, and that's just where you grow as a band. You can't. You got to go overseas. Australia's a small. It's a big. Lot of land. you can't play many places.
I've been interviewing like lots of international stuff for this YouTube channel, and they all like bands that maybe it's their first time or something like that. Bigger bands as well, but they just can't believe how different it is. It's like fly to every show, and then you know it's
different, man. Like we grew up doing this side of things, and then you go to the other side, and you're like, oh, this is how it is. This is normal, and you. We love it. It feels great. You know, you can travel in things that you can sleep in, and you know, just like your day to day gets kind of better the bigger your band gets, and you can have a normal routine where touring Australia just isn't like that. But that's how we grew up doing it, and we love it. But it's different.
I miss a van tour in Australia.
We grew up doing van tours, and we fucking miss doing that. You know,
most of my life because I'm a muso too.
Yeah, it's great, dude. It's good times. You know, I look back on earlier Alpha tours, and it was just fun. Yeah, you do stupid shit. It's funny.
You got crazy stories. Crazy stories.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah.
Been my first. So January, I'm touring Europe, and we're going to the whole big bus, but you sleep in it and that kind of.
Sick nightliners.
Yeah, that's the real world, bro. The real world.
Never done a nightliner. So maybe give me a heads up on what I've got to do.
No, you're gonna sleep great and don't shit in the fucking toilet. That's the rule. That's the rule.
You can see through the bunks.
Oh, you can?
There's gaps at the side. You can see what people do.
Oh, also, yeah.
So don't do shit.
Yeah.
You suck shit.
Yeah, you can't see outside the bunks. You can see inside your bunks.
Yeah.
Don't be a sus cunt in your bunks.
Yeah, don't be
Basically,
people can see you.
they're your two rules. Don't shit in the toilet. Don't be a weird cunt.
Don't shit in the toilet. Don't fuck
The kids out there watching, don't be a sus cunt in her.
Yeah.
In your
Yeah.
bunk.
What's your band called?
I'll tell you after because it's actually under wraps who is in the band.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Lovely. We'll find out about it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
masks and
Oh,
the stuff.
okay.
And,
Cool. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Dope.
I'll tell you after and give you all the links and all that kind of stuff.
Sick.
Everyone will probably now work out who it is.
Nah, they got no idea. It's all good. Sleep token, right here.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just a small band called Sleep Token.
Yeah, Vessel got shorter.
Yeah.
He's Australian? Crazy.
All right, cool. So going over to releases. So I should have the date, but when was your latest release?
Latest album was in April.
April.
Yeah, Half Living Things, our third full length.
Yep.
Proper full length, yeah.
Yeah. I've given it a massive spin over the last couple of months.
Sick.
Love it.
Awesome, thank you.
And I put the wrong title in, but we changed that. So
fixed it.
I pulled myself up. Even on
Even on camera.
we had Ice-T come and sing.
Yeah.
How good is that? That must be.
Honestly, it was
Yeah,
just
with the top.
Yeah.
surreal experience.
Yeah.
Literally watching him, like, cause we filmed a music video with him.
Yeah.
Like all of us just sitting there watching. This guy rolled in with no people. Just him. He drove himself to the video shoot.
And like roll.
No,
In a very rich kind of way. He's very humble.
I wouldn't say a single bad thing about the guy. Like rolled in by himself. Like he's an older kind of guy, but he like we would just talk to a life and like sleeping on fucking vans and buses and just like general tush. He's a really nice guy.
He tried to relate to us immediately. Which
Yeah.
is nice because he knows he is a band guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So we just started talking about band shit. It was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Bro, he
this
took
like super famous guy.
Yeah. He took over the Bluetooth speaker and like started playing new Body Count. Just been like, check out my new shit. We wrote this with one fucking note.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, he was such a cool guy. And like when he left,
That one note comment. So,
yeah, I know. Fuck, is that song out yet? Anyway, he was really nice, and we just he left the room. And we were just like, did that just happen?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I watched this guy when I was 14 years old on fucking TV. Like, crazy.
Yeah.
So you guys are obviously Body Count fans.
Body Count, yeah. Ice-T, SVU, like the whole thing. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The fact he said yes to the song was the coolest part. Like he didn't have to do it.
Yeah, he vibed it enough.
Yeah.
He liked the song enough to be like, I want to be a part of this, and that's all we needed. He didn't have to do it, and he did it, and he did the video shoot, and he was super involved.
Do that.
Didn't have to do that. But we worked around his schedule, and we figured it out. It was just great. It was like I have no bad things to say about the guy. He was great.
I tagged him in a post. I do photography as well, and there's this old prison where I live. I live in Maitland in Newcastle.
Okay.
And there's this old prison that had like really, really bad criminals in it as well, where they put all the worst.
Okay.
The lad was there.
Oh,
and-
shit.
yeah.
Damn.
It's really cool. You could they've closed it now from asbestos only 6 months ago, but
Holy shit.
Where do you put people when that happens? Where do they go?
oh no, this has been closed for like 20 years.
Oh, but now it's like closed.
Yeah,
Okay.
closed.
Okay.
Yeah. But I went into this kind of, you can go into heaps of the rooms, and I found this one, and there's one of the cellmates had put Body Count in this room, so it's like completely dark room. I did like low light photography, found this Body Count thing,
No way.
tagged a minute, and they've been shared.
Oh, that's that's fucking dope. Yeah.
It's super fun.
He's super online, that guy as well. He just did was it Jimmy Fallon he was just on, and they were sharing all the tweets he posts. Like he's what's he call him? Ice Cold Facts, I think he calls them.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. He's just he's a down to earth guy. He's not a celebrity at all from what from what we knew.
Yeah.
Big ass at all.
No, yeah, and he could have. He totally in his right to do that. And he was just a cool guy.
What do you think of the remake of or the cover kind of thing of Institutionalized?
I back it. It's fucking amazing, bro.
Okay.
It's amazing. Yeah.
It's probably my favorite song.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah. It's fucking great.
Under pick, like to redo Institutionalized, like
Yeah.
and if anyone's going to do it, he'll do it. Yeah.
That's the thing, man. If he backs it enough, he's gonna do it, and he did a great job of it. So
Yeah.
You know what's funny? The first version I heard of that song was a Census Fail cover. They did a version of it.
Oh, really?
It was the first. I'd never heard the song before. That's the first one I heard. Census Fail doing it.
Yeah,
It's funny.
So you guys are Melbourne based?
I'm from Brisbane, but the band is Melbourne.
The band is
The band is, the band is
What was
technically Tasmanian, being honest, but it's the band originated from Tasmania. I'm not Tasmanian. There's two Tasmanian members. The band is Melbourne based, but Mitch from Brisbane, basically. Yeah. Short story.
These days it's Melbourne.
It's a Melbourne based band.
Easy,
Yeah.
So how's kind of, because you guys, as I say, have got quite big, and you're an international band now. And how is the kind of Melbourne? You obviously would have your Melbourne roots and stuff like that, and as we said, Tasmania as well. We just played Tassie as well, and
awesome!
It was taken really well. So cool.
No, like I grew up going to shows since I was 13, 14 in Melbourne. Like I'm a Southeast kid, so I grew up going to Southeast local shows at like PCYCs and community centers and all the local shit. And I fucking, that was before I was in a band, and that made me want to be in a band. But yeah, I grew up going to local shows.
Yeah.
We try to, I want to say give back. We try to like pay forward that kind of mindset of the local shows back then, because it's very different now, where you can't really have like all ages shows, or it's it's really, really hard to do that now. We try every now and then. We have time or space and all that to do that in Australia in general. But it's hard. It's a lot different these days for smaller bands to get recognized. So we try and give back when we can, and Australian tours, like we always felt like we got paid forward opening tours, and bands like Parkway or Amity or all those bands kind of try to give that Australian band like the leg up to open a tour, or we have that kind of mindset of like wanting to pay it forward and like help Australian bands, because we did the whole 9 yards. We've done it. It's not easy. And you got to pay it forward. If we're in we're luckily in the space where we can pay it forward, that you want to pay it.
We can start doing it more.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's a big hard because like you constantly have to bring out internationals to be a bigger band, to sell a bigger show. All this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be nice to, now that we have a better platform, we can start lifting up other people.
Yeah, pay it forward, man. That's how it was for us, and that's how we want to. We have that mindset of giving the band, whether they do anything with it, here's the opportunity. If you do something with it, cool. If you don't, that's your loss. But like, pay it forward.
Yeah.
It's Australian mindset. Yeah.
So what's a good so say we'll go hometown, calling that Melbourne. What's a good Melbourne band that's kind of up and coming that are mates or?
There's a new band called Melting.
Yeah.
Our singer used to play in a band with the guitarist, I believe. Anyway, Melting, cool band, brand new band. I think they have one song out. It came out like last week. Super cool band.
Yep.
Check them out. They're cool.
Yeah.
Body Brisbane kind of smashing it.
They're cool.
Future Static are killing it in Europe from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Which is amazing for an Australian band.
Yeah.
Because that's a very expensive drink.
Yeah.
So
I've just paid for that.
there's a couple.
The pain.
Yeah.
And there's just to plug Brisbane, there's a band from Brisbane called Brace coming out that's really cool.
Okay.
So
Couple new bands, yeah. Dude, we get it. Like, it's not easy being Australian, but if you got the drive and you have the funds, go overseas and shoot your shot, because that's what you got to do. Yeah.
So speaking of going back to Tasmania, as I say, we just went down there, played in Launceston.
Awesome.
That weird monkey park in the middle of. Do you guys know about that?
No, I'm not great with my Tasmanian isms.
So there's a park right in Launceston, like this.
Yeah.
Narragansett. It's just out the centre of Launceston, and there's like a monkey park there.
Like full of monkeys.
Oh no, I have heard of this. I haven't been, but I've heard of it. Yeah.
I think we got John. We found him there, right?
Yeah, I think he's a little monkey.
Shaved him.
Shaved him up.
Really, man?
It's just this like.
No, I honestly, I have heard of it. I have heard of it, but I haven't been.
There's a load of monkeys.
I remember I went to a milk shake shop in Launceston.
Like a milk bar.
No, they just sold milkshakes. But they wouldn't let you take photos inside the store.
Okay.
There were signs everywhere saying anti-photos, like no photos, no photos. And I took a photo anyway. And they fucking yelled at me, and I was like, "You can't take photos in here." I was like, "This is cool. Like, no one knows about it." I don't know the shop name. I'm sorry, I took a photo in your shop, but it was
Why don't
cool.
we get more business?
Yeah, yeah. Go and take photos in here. I don't know why you couldn't. It was weird, but it was near the monkey place. I remember seeing the monkey place.
Yeah.
So anyway,
You're looking at back there. Check out.
Okay.
Imagine being a monkey
Shit. Yeah.
and just waking up in Tasmania.
In a park.
Yeah, surrounded by water. Thanks, guys.
So
amazing.
what have we got on the horizon for touring?
We're touring a lot. Honestly, besides that, we have like 3 months off after these runner shows, which is the longest time off we've had
In years.
since COVID. Honestly,
Oh, really?
yeah. Since COVID, we kind of just went balls to the wall. Haven't stopped touring. As well as putting an album out this year. I think we clocked like 110 shows this year or something stupid. So we have a few months off, and then again, next year is. We're trying to hit like everywhere in the world next year is kind of the plan.
Yeah.
Like at least, yeah,
Where's your favourite place been so far?
Probably America.
the US.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's we
What
get.
part of
Honestly, it's all great.
Denver.
Denver? Yeah.
Denver's great.
The shows are crazy.
Yeah, our sound is kind of like American, I guess, like American metalcore in a sense. And they just get it, man. Like we just have really good shows there.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Yeah, and like
Crazy much.
touring wise, like we kind of like can like live semi normally and sleep okay, and it's just like great touring environments, and then the shows are great, and everything's just good around it, so it kind of adds to us liking being there so much. And they just like our band, which is cool. It's awesome,
Well, that's why we do it, isn't it?
and when it goes well, and you just keep going back, and as long as people keep coming back, we keep coming. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
So America is our shit. It's great. But we haven't toured Asia much, and we miss touring Asia, and we want to do that more. So we're close enough that it's not far away, and a lot of bands.
Expensive.
It's achievable.
Yeah.
Not a lot of bands kind of like. We kind of have this. I have this thing, I guess, that I want to tour. A lot of bands will focus on one place, but it's like there's so much of the world that you should hit everywhere and like make it regular and grow your band and in Europe and the UK and America and Asia and Southeast Asia and all that kind of shit. It's like there's a lot of the world you should play everywhere.
Yeah.
And if the more you go back, the bigger your band gets, and that's kind of like our vibe of being able to play anywhere in the world and people will come.
Yeah.
A lot of bands can't do that. We luckily somewhat can. Some places are bigger than others, whatever.
Yeah.
Next year is more like a hit everywhere on the kind of world vibe.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah.
So next year's busy. Next year's busy.
All right, guys. Well, we'll wrap it up there. Time's come up, but great to actually meet you, and been watching the band kind of grow, and I'll chat to you in a sec and let you know where we're at. And
awesome.
Thanks, Heath, for Metal Roos. This is Alpha Wolf.
Hell yeah.